Well, this time of year, the number of bald eagles at DeSoto National Wildlife Refuge rises as the birds begin to migrate north.
It is an incredible sight to see, whether you're a bald eagle enthusiast or just appreciate their beauty. There's a chance to see America's bird this weekend.
I love bald eagles. Welcome Supervisor Park Ranger Peter Rea. Good to see you, Peter.
Good to see you.
Thanks
for having me.
Look at this guy right here.
I know, pretty impressive.
This is amazing.
It is amazing. It makes you realize why
Yeah.
it is our national symbol. You know, it has that stern look. And it's beautiful, majestic.
Yeah, so majestic. You're exactly right.
I don't want this to be a dumb question. Was this a real bird?
It was, yeah. So it's a taxidermy bird.
I'm never going to get a touch of bald eagle again.
Yeah, go for it. Yep.
Ooh, soft.
Where did this bird come from?
So this came from, it was actually, died from a car accident, and then we have a permit to have these for educational purposes.
Sure.
So
I wanted to express to people watching, this bird wasn't killed to
it is
mount
illegal
it.
to kill a bird. They're protected, and that's why they have recovered from being endangered.
Can you talk about that protected status?
Yeah, so bald eagles, for those of you that don't know, they were at one time endangered, which means they were close to becoming extinct. They were protected, and we took measures to make sure that there was not going to be any harm. So it's illegal to, obviously kill a bald eagle, but we also protected habitat for them and protected their nesting areas, and we've seen that their population has increased to where in 2007, they were delisted from the endangered species.
I remember as a kid, I hadn't seen a bald eagle until I was about 15 or 16 years old.
Exactly.
Now I see them on occasion.
Yeah.
So you know the numbers are increased.
Yeah, it is. The numbers have increased, and it's actually, if you go to the right spot, it's actually fairly common to see bald eagles. And DeSoto is one of those spots where you can see them.
Good segue. Why is DeSoto a great place to see bald eagles?
So we have DeSoto Lake, and then we also have wetlands. And with that water, we get a lot of ducks, we get a lot of fish that they like to feed on. And so we start to see this big congregation of eagles move into the area. And before long, it's going to start thawing out, and they're going to have more open water, more food source. And then eventually they're going to start moving further north where they're going to go to their nesting grounds.
Right now is the most popular time for them to be in the area,
yeah,
March.
Exactly.
So how many birds do you think are in the area right now?
So at DeSoto, we typically have, anywhere from like 50 to 100 bald eagles, at any given time on the refuge.
When we talk about bald eagles, you brought in a couple examples for us. So you brought in some glasses with 2 tennis balls attached to the front. So what does this represent?
So eagles have very large eyes in comparison to their skull. That's why they can see so well. And so if we had eagle eyes, our eyes would be quite a bit bigger, and in fact they'd look like about tennis balls. So it looks like you've seen a ghost all day.
Right, so when you look at this bald eagle, the eyes on it are compared to its head.
Yeah, compared to its skull. So they're not actually that size, but compared to their skull, they're quite large.
I'm just going to get this out of the way. You guys see me petting this stuff. Like, my dad has ducks and pheasants. I've never pet a bird before. They are so soft.
Yeah, they're amazing.
This is like the cool. I need to get myself one of these.
That's why we have down, feather pillows and stuff.
It's so cool.
Soft.
When it comes to the bald eagle, you also brought in a demonstration over there. You want to?
Yeah.
This kind of shows their wingspan a little bit.
So a bald eagle, for how big it is, it can have a 7 to 8 foot wingspan. They only weigh like 11 to 13 pounds. And so what we did is we brought in this, and if you can see, it has the outline of a bald eagle wingspan.
Yeah, all the way.
7 to 8 feet, and you can tell how actual wide it is.
This eagle, if he spread his wings out, it wouldn't be this long, would it?
Or it would be close. It might not be quite as big, but it'd be close to how big that is.
Wow, that's
so
amazing.
we have a chance to see them this weekend. In fact, it's tomorrow at DeSoto. Tell us, what can people see? What should they bring?
Yeah, so we will be doing eagle programs, talks, where kids can learn about bald eagles and kind of some of the cool features like we just discussed. But we will have spotting scopes out, and then we'll have binoculars on loan. And our goal is to try and get people to see an eagle in the wild. It's one thing to see one in a zoo, that's really neat, but to see one in the wild interacting with the natural environment. You may not be 10 feet away from it, but it's an impressive thing to be able to see that. So that's what our goal is.
10 o'clock tomorrow morning. How do you get in? How do you get into the refuge? Is there an annual pass or
yes,
day
we
pass?
do have a day pass for $3 or annual pass for $15, and our entrance is off Highway 30 between Missouri Valley, Iowa, and Blair, Nebraska.
Well, thanks for coming on today to tell us about it. Don't mind me, I'll just be sitting here petting a duck.
These are impressive birds. And then you brought in this bald eagle's egg,
and that's
too.
the actual egg. So that big bird actually starts off as this little egg. So it's amazing process.
Thanks, Peter. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Peter, thanks for coming in.